Good morning, my friends. It's breakfast time. Tell them what you're eating, Toppy. Some rice, some steak, some puppy food. Tell them, Toppy. Is it delicious? Tell them, Toppy. Tell them. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Hello, my friends. Good morning. Today is August 5th. VEDA number 5. Let's do an update on my hand right quick, yeah? Can you see the red right there? I'm not sticking my tongue out again. Because I realized I was making something to eat and I had a little piece of cheese right at the end, which made it look a little awkward. So no more, but it's right there. I took my meds last night and I had Grandpa sleep with his dad so that I could get a full night's sleep and not be interrupted. So right here we put a board, like a giant wall. And do you know that sucker jumped the fence at 1 a.m.? He jumped the fence, slammed through the hallway door, slammed into my bedroom, and kept slamming and slamming and slamming into the door till I finally opened it. It was about 1 a.m. He jumps on the bed, he bit my arm, basically calling me a B word, and he nudged his way in, and he slept. So we slept about 8 hours. Woo-hoo! Praise Jesus, hallelujah! We slept about 8 hours. So I'm feeling good. It's early. It's about 8:30. Slept great. Every morning when I wake up, I see my Google News, and I just saw this wonderful recipe, and I'm going to try it. So let me show ya. There's a little bit of meat, because I'm just going to make it for myself. There's some cheese. There's some onions and tomatoes, and I'm going to get some bell pepper. And I have some of these Jumbo brand biscuits, and I'm going to put all that concoction inside after I cook it and make little mini cheesesteak biscuits. And I'll show you how that looks. So let's get started. Okay, let me show you what we're working with. I cut up the meat. I cut up tomato. I love onions. We got green bell pepper. We got a little piece of jalapeno. It's not going to be spicy. I buy my garlic like this because this garlic is hard to come by in the stores. I got my biscuits. I don't have Jack, but I have this, I thought it said Cougar, cheddar and Monterey Jack. So I'm going to transfer the meat, warm that up, and then I'll add everything else. And then I'll put my spices. These are my spices. We got salt. I love this Montreal spicy, black pepper, garlic, basil, and parsley. Let's put all those in the bowl. We're about to make some my style, Vietnamese style inspired coffee. We're going to use my hemp dark roast in my makeshift coffee thing. There's my cup, and this is my sweetened condensed milk, La Lechera. So let's get started with that. This is actually an old candle. So let's pour some milk inside. There you go. Okay, I used 2.5 spoons of this. I bought this on Amazon, hoping that it would help me with my flare-ups. We're microwaving the water because the stove is being used. As you can imagine, we had an accident. The grounds spilt into the cup. But we will get through this. We will. We gave the meat a quick char. Now we add the rest of the ingredients along with my garlic, and we let that cook down a little bitty. That's what we have so far. It smells delicious. Here is the final outcome of my Vietnamese inspired coffee with coffee grounds on top. Let's give it a little sippy. Oh my god, it's so good. I have to not drink it all because that's all I made. I could make more, but I'm be wired. So let's get to the food. That's how it looks, all cooked up. We're going to prepare our buns, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, I hope you can see that. According to the recipe, you open the buns, and of course it popped and scared the crap out of me. Thank you, Kroger. I let them sit out a few minutes, and then you're going to pull them apart. I thought I needed a knife, but I guess not. Pull them apart so you can have a top and a bottom. That's why you let it get a little softy. Oh, this is hurting this hand. The things I do for food. Yes, you do hear Grandpa barking in the back. He's mad because somebody's walking by. How dare they? How dare they walk by our house? Okay, now you get a little bit of cheese. Oh, actually, you're supposed to stir some cheese in here. We'll do that now. Well, I put some cheese in there, but because we like cheese, I put a little bit in each one. I also got some egg wash right there. It doesn't call for that, but I do like me a nice creamy top. There, just a sliver. Alrighty, folks. Here's our Philly cheese with some cheese, meat, jalapenos, and you just scoop a little bit on top. This is a teaspoon. You want to try and get some of the onions, and cheese and meat. Scoop it on top. You don't need that much because it's just a little itty bitty thing. This is so simple. Simple, simple. I got enough for a couple more. Whoa! Alright, now what you do is you cover it and you pinch the sides to make it into a bun. It's okay, you don't have to be perfect. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Ow! You see what a good night's sleep does for me? That's all I needed. I got like a solid 8. I am so freaking happy. It's been months since I've had a solid 8. I'm just pinching the sides a little bit. And then we're going to transfer them to my woke over here. Oh. Still with me? Well, that one's going to be a little leaky. Well, apparently we can only do 4 at a time. Here's my 4. Here's my egg wash. Let me mix it up some more. Something I need to buy is a brush. Oh, I don't have a brush. But I have the next best thing. A fork. Put a little bit of egg wash. Oh no! You're leaking. Okay. I'm the only one eating these, so I was gonna use my fingers, but there you go. My hands are clean. Don't worry. I'm very anal about that. I wash my hands every few minutes because I'm mixing food. Okay, now we're gonna take this over to the toaster oven and let that cook for 18 to 20 minutes. Dun da da da, dun 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 dun, dun da da da. I present to you my Philly cheesesteak buns. I'd rather have them a little overcooked on the top than raw in the middle. Yum, yum, yum for my tum. Now let's let them cool off because I've been known to burn my tongue several thousand times. And I'll let you know how they taste. We'll do a first taste test together. My friends, they've cooled down. I have this much coffee left. It's so hard to restrain myself. Let's see, does the light help? Let there be light. Yeah? They don't do nothing. Okay, so I didn't cheat. I have not tried any. Hopefully they've cooled super down. These have the egg wash. Those don't, the second batch. The bottom got stuck and I had to peel it off. Let's split it like the Red Sea. Ooh. Oh, there's not much meat. We need to put more meat. Okay, well, now we know for next time. Bon provecho. It needs more meat. Other than that, it's okay. Definitely needs more meat. Now we know. Those have a lot more meat. I like it. This will be my breakfast for this morning. See, that's why we need more meat. This had no meat. So that's our morning breakfast deal. So thank you very much. We'll be back later throughout the day. Hopefully I get my herded myself. I don't go nowhere. Okay. Bon appetit. Here's what it looks like without the egg wash. Pretty good. They actually look like a nice tan. I don't know what's going on with that orange. But they were delicious. I ate all 4 of mine and I'll leave these 4 for someone else. Hi my friends. If you can see me, or if you can't, I am laying down. My hand started hurting so much again. It's just burning. I don't want to take any more medication, so I put the air on and I have a cold. I'm resting my hand on something cold. I need to regroup. It burns, it burns, it burns. So I'll be back later. So much for my plans I had. We'll be okay, we'll be okay. Good afternoon, evening, friends. I have showered. I am still in pain. but we're gonna put a smile on her face. We're gonna go get some boba, and the rest of the video is gonna be my tattoos. I had my son record for me. I don't know how good of a job he's doing, but I'm going to voice over everything that's happening. So when people ask me, you have a lot of tattoos, how many do you have? And I always say, I have one big one. So that's VEDA number 5. Happy birthday to my buddy Eli, if you ever watch this. I love you forever and ever. Bye bye, guys. This is my newest tattoo. It says, all you need is love. Here we have one of my Betty Page, my FedEx tattoo. This is a pinup girl, my buckles, and there is the FedEx sign again. There is a whip with studs and tassels that goes all the way up between the three girls. There is a sailor girl right there at the bottom. There's my handcuffs, and there is my bondage girl with a picture frame, and then there's my buckles again. And then if you notice, then there's Tink's name with the little Tinkerbell, my yarn hoe. There's my love. My son made that one. That's Polynesian. That's freestyle from my friend Jessie. That's my first grandson Michael. There is my sugar skull I got for my birthday. There's my Jack. Here's my Jack dressed as Batman. There is some more Polynesian work. That is actually a koi fish. And then there's David, my grandson. Andy, my grandson. There's Sally. And that is Zelda inside a heart. One of my YouTube subscribers. My friend, her name is Rose Elizabeth. She drew that on a card, and I asked permission if I could put it on me, and she said, of course. Then we have Jack and Sally. You can see my sugar skull and my Zelda. On the top is a Japanese symbol for happiness, the initials of my kids, an owl, free hand, and a sun. Beautiful. Jack and Sally, and my Z initial on my lower back before it was considered a tramp stamp. And there is my Tootie Lootie, fresh and fruity. I miss her so much. And here is FedEx's real name. I cut him off, that's why it just has a heart. I actually forgot one of my most important tattoos. It was dedicated to somebody that I was dating and I was madly in love with, which is FedEx. Anybody that knows me knows that's all I talked about day and night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Love of my life. We lasted about 5.5 years, but we are not together anymore. And I have about 6 tattoos that I got for him, including his name. A couple times. But this is a special one, even though we're not together anymore. I'm still going to keep it because it is so beautiful. I'm keeping all my tattoos. There's only one, but I forgot to show you this one. It says TQM, which stands for Te quiero mucho, which means I love you very much. So those are all my tattoos. My one big one. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. Thank you to all my new subbies. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming on over. I welcome you with open arms. If I was able to, I'd give you guys a big, gigantic, humongous ding, ding, hug, because I am the hugger. Okay, it's hot in here. This is the only quiet room right now. I will see you guys tomorrow for another VEDA. Bye-bye. And if you're enjoying these VEDAs, I know a lot of you guys don't like to comment, but if you could at least give me a thumbs up so that I know you're enjoying them. Thank you very much. Arigato. Hui. Bye.